Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So today we got a great show, man. So let's get straight into it. So it looks like we have some interesting news because new reports are revealing that Luka Doncic is actually trying to recruit Jalen Duren. Now, last night we did a live show where we were reacting to the story that Dave McMenamin put out there, where he essentially said that the Lakers are not going to give LeBron James anything close to a max contract. And then we were doing some other shows reacting to some comments that Luka Doncic had made, where he was essentially saying that he would like to play with a lot of shooters and he would also like to play with a big man. And one of the names that they spoke about last night was Jalen Duren. Now, he didn't have a good playoff showing, his first playoffs with the Detroit Pistons, but nevertheless, he's still a great player. And I think it was an all-star this year. So that was the name that was being thrown around. But I just thought that it was just a name. Little did I know that Luka Doncic himself has actually been trying to recruit Jalen Duren. Yes, this is true. And we even got the report. It says Luka Doncic reportedly trying to recruit Jalen Duren to the Lakers. And I'm like, okay, this is very interesting. Before we even get into this report, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Kachava. Now, before we continue, let me tell you something. This year, I got serious about taking care of my body, my training, my nutrition, all of it. Nothing extreme. I just wanted to take better care of myself. But my days get busy between work, moving around, taking care of my daughter, trying to go to the gym, buying groceries. Life fills up fast. And when it does, nutrition is the first thing to fall apart. I would skip meals, grab whatever was easy, and feel it by the afternoon. Then I started using Kachava's new travel pack. Just one packet gives you complete nutrition ready for life to go on. Plant-based protein, fiber, greens, vitamins, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more. No artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, and no animal products. All the nutrition my body craves in one delicious shake, packed to go. It keeps my energy steady all day, and more importantly, it actually tastes amazing. If you have been meaning to take better care of yourself, this is the easiest place to start. Take your daily ritual with you. Go to Kachava.com and use code DREAMERS for 15% off your first order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code DREAMERS. And here's one more thing. If you decide to try it, send us your receipt to DreamersProOfficial@gmail.com, and we will give you 2 months free in the Dreamers Pro community we are building. Or we could give you 50% off on your future merchandise when we launch it. All right, great. So let's get into it. Luka Doncic might not be pushing LeBron James or Austin Reeves to resign with the Lakers right now, but it appears he's trying to convince a certain big man to come over. ESPN's Dave McMenamin's comments on NBA Today on Thursday suggest Doncic has been speaking to the Detroit star Jalen Duren. I already heard from someone in the Detroit organization today that said, hey, tell Luka to leave JD alone, McMenamin said. But I reported Luka, even though he's overseas in Slovenia right now, he has been in constant communication with Rob Pelinka and JJ Redick. The initial kind of message that Luka gave the Lakers is get me an A-list center and we'll see who fits that bill. Like, those are two top restricted free agents we're talking about, McMenamin continued. Walker Kessler and certainly Jalen Duren, an all-star who had his best year of his career. Doncic has openly spoken about shooters and a big man who affect who is effective in the pick and roll, something that we just mentioned. And then the article goes on to talk about Jalen Duren's numbers. He's 22 years old, averaged 19.5 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 8 steals, 0.8 blocks per game for the Pistons last year. So what are my thoughts about this? Do I think the Lakers are going to get Jalen Duren? No. But this is very encouraging news, right? This is what the Lakers need to be doing with their money. Giving it to young guys. This guy's 22 years old. The Lakers need to get younger, number one. And number two, they need to get more athletic. Not give a max contract to a 42-year-old fossil. That makes no sense. Now it sounds like the Lakers are a serious team. And get that joker out of town and DeAndre Ayton, because he's a total, he's a joker. Like, that guy is a full-blown joker. And I said it from the beginning of last season. People were trying to give him credit from point. I'm not giving that dude no damn credit whatsoever. You remember when that issue came up with the JJ Redick blow up and all of that? He came out and said, there are no issues here, man. We're having fun. Life is great. Meanwhile, there was turmoil on the team. That's when I knew you got to get his ass up out of here, man. This guy's not a Laker. He just wants to be in LA, enjoy himself, probably like do whatever unserious NBA players do out there in LA. I don't know what that is, but it looks like that's the kind of timing that he's on. So you need to get his ass up out of there. Right? And go after legitimate players that can actually help you build a championship team to go out there and compete with the more serious teams in the Western Conference, like the Minnesota Timberwolves, like the Denver Nuggets, like the Houston Rockets are going to be better next year with Fred VanVleet coming back, like the Oklahoma City Thunder, like the San Antonio Spurs. These are serious teams I just mentioned. We're not listening to no clown-ass LeBron fans talking about give a 42-year-old Phil Max. Like, those guys are not serious. So these are not even basketball fans. These are LeBron fans, right? So this is the kind of news that I think makes sense that people need to pay attention to. These are my thoughts. You guys let me know what you think in the comments.